Hello.
My
So,
coffee is cold. Take two.
where did we stop?
Take two.
It's Sunday,
Story continues.
and the story continues on how we met.
Nice to it. How have we stopped?
The first time we saw each other, beginning of 2015.
15 April 2015.
The Maprik.
Hey, on a smart break, let's kill it. That place to be.
Sipik province. Anyways, so that was the first instance. He went back to
2015.
Gorka and then came back in April
Same year.
of that same year.
Ah,
Yes. April of that same year, yeah.
I thought it was the next year.
The next year was another 2 trips of itself, but April of that year he came again, and that's when we exchanged numbers because of his then friend, and I think he was trying to he was trying to send me something
no, get context.
or get contacts.
Ah,
No,
No,
he's
no,
trying
this is-
he just got my number just because, he was always just that friendly.
yes, I was.
So
Okay, now meeting you.
yes, and I think he mixed up my numbers. I mixed him up number.
I think it was the last 2 numbers or
That's 2
something.
digits.
That text
And
message is still in your phone now.
it is
Inbox message.
on Facebook.
Facebook Messenger.
But that was
It's still
the
2015.
second time, 2015, I met JD. I saw JD this time.
Time I said hello.
Yes, and I cooked dinner and had him and a friend over for dinner
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh,
at my
yes.
place. Yes.
That's right, that's right.
So that was the second time.
That's the second time.
And then after that, there was no contact whatsoever
For one whole year.
for the whole year.
That's right, that's right. No.
He added me on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that was
and
after that.
on Insta.
You,
that was the
you boil rice now. Made
Rice.
as dinner. Noodle soup
chicken
chicken
and noodles
noodles.
in black sauce.
with black sauce. It was like a good meal
A good
after
meal.
traveling for a long time, being away from home.
Cook. Anyway,
knows what
so
happened?
M go back in. That time M go back in Lowirak.
Oh, we came back.
He came back into
That was
town. No, he went back to Wirak, and then he sent me an
Oh, that-
envelope full of jelly beans, gummy worms, gummy bears.
Okay, that time you cooked for us. Thinking,
Yeah.
I gave you a packet of jelly snakes,
Not snakes, it was jelly beans.
jelly beans. Before that, Langum sorry,
Sam-
man.
So sorry, nothing.
No. Yes.
Anyways,
I gave you some jelly snakes. So, good label.
yeah. And then he asked me, when he went into town, him asking me, what do you like? I was like, what do I like? Do you want chocolate or something like that? And I'm like, no, I don't need anything. But then, Mgolo Tango lo
Wiwek.
Wiwek.
Tango Louis.
Then buy him this jelly beans, packet of jelly beans, strawberry,
That marshmallow mixed with
yeah,
it was like black and gold. The black and gold ones.
gummy bears, and something else.
Marshmallow?
No, not
Oh, that was it.
marshmallows, but there's 4 packets
There's
of
no jelly
sweets.
snakes.
And put it in an envelope and then give him the driver blow me plan before they come back in. So I received that envelope like later that evening.
That's the secret. Jellies.
So
Jelly snakes and jelly beans. That's
That
the way to
was-
go.
That was the first thing he got from me. But then there was nothing going on at the moment, so we were just
Anyway. And then driver blue black seed. What's his name again? SK.
SK. He's an elderly guy, so he brought me this envelope full of junk to me, and that because Maprik and Noga is a kind of
Yes. Only little.
luxuries of, you know, I opened one packet of jellies,
Sorry.
and I had only one jelly bean and left the rest, and until one packet finished, then I went to another one, and then I went to another one until I came to the last jellies, and I started huffing.
Oh yeah.
No, just so that you could. Anyways, so that was it for 2015.
But you've been shocked that you actually threw the packet.
Of
Because
course, like I didn't know this person, and because I just cooked him dinner, I was being a good
good person.
good person
You're a good person.
by offering dinner and all that, and then he gave me junk. But that was it for 2015, really.
That was it
And
for
like for
2015.
the whole year, I never got in contact with him again.
You said
Random comments on Facebook, but like no
liking posts,
and liking posts and
react.
no, there was no reaction that time.
reaction.
No.
Yes, laugh number there. There was no heart at that time. No heart. Just laughter.
Really?
Yes. There was.
No,
Me too.
before the reactions came, there were likes. There were only likes.
No laugh too.
No,
Or there was only like that
there
time.
were only likes.
Oh.
So yes,
Facebook not been into invent.
he had his own life, and I had my own life. Yeah, that happened 2015, and then
16.
out of the blue, 2016, he sends
16 huh?
yes, 2016. He sends me a message on Instagram asking for the
Your boss's number.
site manager,
Site manager.
WeWork site manager's number. So
That's right.
I gave him his number, and then this is the interesting part.
And then the shirts came into play.
Wait, so
Yeah, you
that's
gave me one.
where.
But you had the same number.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he had
You had the-
changed his number. Phone
Yeah.
them die or something.
Yeah, I lost my. No, phone died.
Anyways,
But you had the same number. I just went through my messages and I got back. Found your number.
and then he messaged me asking for this guy's number, and I sent him the number that he needed. He asked for a particular village in Jakikere, asked for directions, and I said I don't know where that place is. I've been along the highway, but anyways, long story short, he asked if I needed anything. He was updating me about where he was coming and when he was coming, and he asked for something, if I needed anything, and I said no, I don't need anything.
I was thanking you for giving me like.
Yeah.
Then I said I'd print you a shirt.
No.
Yes.
Oh yes, that time they started doing the shirts up in Goroka, the street out of Goroka, I think.
Shirt of the group.
So
So yeah, you will like on the shirt, but I said I'd give you one.
anyways,
Yeah.
but all throughout that time, everything was just a good mutual friend basis. We were good friends then. We still are.
Yeah.
But that's how it started. So he came over to Civic again,
2016 now.
2016 in September.
Oh, yeah.
In September of that year, and
When you
They-
came over, you were
I was busy in the lab
yeah.
that time. And this is JD rocking up into the lab.
First time.
Like when we go to Goroka, we don't just go into the labs.
lab.
No, Bagaman. We're
I was
busy
thinking the
reading
name.
slides. I think they were fecal slides.
Walk into the lab.
He just busts into the door, like, and push the door, come inside straight there. So everyone just like turned around. And then we're looking like, hey. And then my boss is in there as well.
I'm
so
shocked. We same
he was
location.
shocked.
Oops.
And then he smiled, waved, and he reversed. And then I excused myself to go and see him outside. And he brought my shirts, too.
Yeah, two.
2 plus shirts.
Oh, straight out of Yalibu or something.
Souths, Mary
Souths.
Souths.
Oh, yeah.
Damn Mary Souths.
I was to find that picture and I'll post it there. I got 2. Oh, 1, 2. The other one was the first printed face.
Yeah, so I'll
Shit,
come
I did.
now, go pass through Golo Jackie Care. So you pass Maprik
Maprik?
to go to Jackie Care, then you go to Westby. So
We stayed there for 2 days,
nights.
2 nights. Then we came back.
By then it was Independence weekend, so I'll come now, go down the street, Louis work. But then he had told me that he would have, they would return in October. But something come up, so they stayed October in Vanimo, I think. They went straight
Yeah,
to
we should
Vanimo.
wait to go to Vanimo and then work our way back.
And then they arrived in Isipek back
November.
late November. And then all throughout that time, that was when Mr. JD started slipping into my DMs. WhatsApp is constant
Hello.
constant WhatsApping, constant sending pictures of where he was going to, who he was with, telling me everything and everything.
Outing me like that.
Oh, but that was you. But then he was always persistent and
was?
making his mark.
True. And then we spent a month, 2 months. No, 1 month in Vanimo.
Yeah, because they had to go right in
Vanimo?
and then work their way out again.
Then I was texting, I was like, saya kan bakal make lo Maprik. Like, I can't wait to come back to Maprik. Huh?
Maprik was where the fun was at.
Huh?
Oh, that
Remember that time?
every time, that was his third trip to Maprik.
Third trip.
No, on his third trip to Maprik, name kala lokar name ko. I'm not kala lokar leme, I'm kirap me, I'm talking me. Come na me to plug go back to work one time. I was like, everyone was standing and we were, every Maprik staff was standing the driveway and this is name kala lokar name kiram to come na me tlago lo work. I was like, no, it's okay, I'll just stay. Like, I didn't know how to react to that. Beginning alright though, get the line there. And Civic people, kind of talk. Nah, spread us a wildfire. And after they left, I didn't tell him this, but after they left, they got the line. We got the line. I'll squad them, you know, I'll get the line, but I'll squad them. Okay, and the man was so tricks to stop. So tricks. Like he was flirting with me openly, and I was like, ugh.
Hey, no answer.
And then I had a boyfriend, so I was like, shh. And they knew that I had a boyfriend. So I don't know what was.
Nice.
Yeah, he was being too nice.
Okay.
And then I told him, hey, why you talk to him? Live look at the line.
That's when I was back in Gorka.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't mean anything. I was just making, no, me sorry, you. I don't know why he always kept on saying, I don't know why they kept on feeling sorry. I was having the time of my life in Maprik. That was fun. It was really fun.
So then we went back. And then that was before we went to Vanimo. And then the next trip we go to Vanimo. We went to Vanimo.
But all through that time, he was in my DMs, in my WhatsApp messages,
Hello.
messaging hello, or we'd be telling stories. We never spoke. Never. It was
Yeah.
just messaging,
Oh yeah. Until
like a voice call, not that.
not no.
No. It was only
WhatsApp,
messaging,
WhatsApp.
sending
WhatsApp?
pictures. We had bosses that were annoying
Oh,
at
yeah.
times, so
Or we would complain.
that's how we'd message each
No,
other.
you would complain
or
about your
me.
She'd complain to me about her boss.
Yeah, but then before.
Oh yes, before. Now you forgive me, Benisa.
Yeah. Look what I'm watching.
That'll be fun if she watches.
Yes.